Doreen Grand-Pichet is the
Dr. Doreen is an expert in autism. Doreen Grand-Pichet.
Dr. Grand-Pichet.
Dr. Doreen Grand-Pichet.
Dr. Doreen Grand-Pichet is a visionary in the field of autism. Now you can ask her questions on Ask Dr. Doreen.
I want to shift now to Zara that wrote into us, but she says, I'm Zara from London with 2 children on the spectrum. My son is 2 and he squeezes things, in particular her hands. Can you talk a little bit about that, Dr. Grand-Pichet, and whether that's something to be concerned about?
No, it's and good morning, Zara. Or if you're in London, I guess good evening. It's nothing to be concerned about. This is the thing with autism. It's different, and we're not necessarily trying to change everything about the individual who has autism. We're just trying to teach them how to acclimate to life. So it's nothing to be scared of. There are differences. There are things that are different because our kids have very different sensory needs. And usually the squeezing thing has to do with a sensory input need. I have a child, for instance, right now, and you can accommodate that. I'm going to give you a few examples, but I have a child right now who is bites. He's biting people. And we know that it's not out of anger. We kind of know that it's because he's teething, right? And so the only way that he's learned is sort of to just like get your hand and like really gnaw down on it, your arm, because, the sensation of teething is what's bothering him. So we got him a chewy toy, like those things that are for teething actually. And we have, every time he attempts to go for your arm, we replace it with the chewy toy. And over the course of about a month, he has come to realize that when he has that sensation, he should actually take the chewy toy. So we offer it to him, he gets it. And now we're actually putting it on his belt as something that will be in his pocket, and that gradually he can use it himself. So it's a process. And of course, later on, when he doesn't need it anymore, we'll eliminate it. But everything, so with your child, squeezing might be something that gives him the sensation that he needs. So, and you don't want him necessarily squeezing your hands. So just get him one of those squoosh balls. I'm sure you have something similar in London. They're for people who want to exercise their muscles, right? They're just a little bit harder to squeeze. And every time he tries to squeeze, just give him one of those and replace it so that he can do that. Eventually, obviously, if he keeps doing that for a long period of time, he will be able to do it in his hands, in his pockets. Now, a lot of people squeeze their hands and fists when they're anxious. So, and Shannon, did she say how old the child is? 2. He's just a baby. So let's give him a little bit of time and let's see if he continues to need to do this. But it's not something, it's probably more sensory and not neurological. So there's nothing really there for you to worry about at this point.
Sorry.
If you found anything helpful in this video, please give us a like. In fact, make sure that you smash that subscribe button on YouTube and give us a like on Facebook. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram for important updates. And please download our free podcast wherever you get your podcasts. See you next time. Until then, give your kiddos a hug from me and one for you too. Bye-bye for now.
To subscribe, click here. And if you'd like to check out some more of our videos, click here.
Don't forget, you can watch Ask Dr. Doreen live every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time on autismnetwork.com. We hope to see you there.